Hello, today we are going to talk about animal adaptations. We think this is a very important topic for us as biologists.
So, what is an adaptation? An adaptation is everything that can be heritable that helps an organism to survive in the nature. Why are adaptations important? Because those characteristics are vital strategies that have evolved over millions of years to help organisms survive and thrive in their environments.
Well, and we have different types of adaptations. We have structural adaptations, behavioral adaptations, and co-adaptations. We are going to talk about these different types of adaptations in the presentation. We start with structural adaptations. It refers to the physical change that a species undergoes to benefit from them. And very common example is the wings of the birds, of the body, and the body of fishes that have different shapes.
A long physical adaptation is another example in the long neck of the giraffe, which allows it to reach leaves high into trees that other herbivores cannot access. Now we're gonna talk about the vestige. It refers to the marks of adaptations after their passage. An example is that all mammals have bones which are very similar between each other.
Well, another type of adaptation is behavioral adaptation. Behavioral adaptation are those that change the behavior of organisms to face a problem in their environment. Well, we have different examples for this type of adaptation, like hibernation, and another very important that is migration. Migration it's very important for so many species, like bird and butterfly, and the Arctic tern on the monarch butterfly. These species migrate vast distances to avoid harsh winters, and they try to avoid the winter and the cold weather.
So, co-adaptation, it refers to species that have adapted and evolved, helping and depending on each other. A classic example of this type of adaptation is pollination, where a pollinator consumes the nectar of a plant, taking with it this pollen that allows its reproduction. Adaptation has a negative side because it can limit an organism's ability to adapt to new changes in their habitat.
Here we have an example of the negative side of co-adaptation, like in southern England, the large blue butterfly, which is adapted to eat red ants. When human development reduced the red ant's habitat, the local extinction of the red ant led to the local extinction of the large blue butterfly. Thank you.
Thank you.